April 2022, I created this YouTube channel, and this April 2025 makes it exactly 3 years that this channel has been up and running. I was 17-year-old when I created this channel, and I actually did not know much. Of course, I had watched a lot of videos around how to grow on YouTube, around how to get views, around how to get subscribers on YouTube. But even at that, I was still uncertain. But in the midst of my uncertainty, I got the push from my elder brother, and that was just what I needed. I created the channel on April of 2022, and this April 2025 makes it exactly 3 years that this channel was created. And between then and now, we've grown from 0 subscribers to over 13,000 subscribers. That is insane, if you would ask me. And if I may say so myself, I mean, that is so beautiful. From 0 subscribers to now 13,000 subscribers in 3 years. And I built this while I was 17. I was just 17 when I started the channel. 17, uncertain, but then I knew what I wanted and I kickstarted the journey. In light of that, and in light of this celebration, in this video, I'll be sharing 13 out of all the lessons I've learned in my 3 years of building this channel from 0 to 13,000 subscribers and some other wins. So I will share 13 out of the lessons. I've learned a whole lot of lessons, trust me. If I'm going to spell out all the lessons I've learned, it will be a whole lot. But I'm going to share 13 out of those lessons that I'm sure will totally transform the YouTube journey of anyone watching this right now. And even if you are not a YouTuber, or even if you do not see yourself starting a YouTube channel, this video will still be of great help to you, because the lessons I'm going to be sharing in these videos are lessons that transcend the horizon of just YouTube. They are lessons that you can apply in any area and in any feed that you are in, and it is going to totally transform you, totally transform your journey, and you'll be so glad that you watch this video. Without further ado, let's get right into the lesson. I'm Iniski. I'm Inioluwa Mobolorunduro. That's my name. But then I mean the channel is Iniski, and some other persons know me as the creative magician. I'm a graphic designer, and I'm a 20-year-old graphic designer, YouTuber, and a lot, right? A whole lot. If you want to know more about me, you can just check the description box of this video. I spelled out some details, some little details about me that would really help. But then the part of me that is significant in this video is the fact that I'm a graphic designer, because that was actually what made it easy for me to start my YouTube channel. When I started on YouTube, I wasn't clueless about what my content would be about. I knew that my content should be around graphic design. I mean, that is why I mentioned that I am a graphic designer. Not I was, I see design, right? And I've been a designer for over 4 years now. So I've been creating designs over the past 4 years. And it's been 3 years that I started this channel. So I started this channel like 1 year after I started my design journey. And when I started this channel, I just wanted to pass out knowledge. I just wanted to give out knowledge. I just wanted to close a gap, right? That was open. And this is not to say that there were not other YouTubers before me that were creating the kind of content I created. I mean, there were YouTubers, and in fact, I reached out to a few of them for some guide, right? That is one of the lessons that I'm going to spell out, or at least one of the bonuses, if it's not going to be among the lessons. I have the lessons spelled out here. In case I look down at some point, that is just to pick the lessons, because I want to be straight and direct, so I don't want to be parabolating around a point, and that is why I spelled them out in a note so that I can dish out the value that you need. The first lesson I have right here. Now let me just say this before I go to the first. There are some bonuses that I also attached to the lessons, and they are as powerful as the lessons themselves, if not even more powerful, right? So you need to stick around, and you need to really, really pay attention. Consistency is more important than perfection. Consistency is more important than perfection. This is one lesson that I'm actually still learning. Consistency is better than perfection. Know that in this game, you are going to keep learning. You are going to keep growing. You are going to keep getting better, especially and particularly if you are somebody that is so passionate about growing. If you are somebody that do not like to remain at a point, if you are someone that is not complacent, understand that you need to focus more on being consistent than being perfect. Your first video will not be perfect. Your first 10 videos will not be perfect. On this channel, I've dropped over 100 videos. For even my not all my videos are perfect. In fact, I can say maybe none of my videos are perfect, but they give out the value. People watch them, people appreciate them, people get the value that they want to get from the videos, and it helps their life. So your videos do not have to be perfect. Of course, as you keep growing, you keep raising the standard of perfection for yourself. As you keep growing, you keep getting better at editing your videos. As you keep growing, you keep creating better videos. You keep creating clearer videos. Right. When I started showing my face on this channel, when I crossed 10,000 subscribers, if you watch the video and you watch this video, you will see a wide difference between the between how clean the videos are and maybe the editing, right? And that is me just growing. So you don't have to focus on perfection. Quit focusing on perfection in your YouTube journey. Just focus on getting better with every video. And let me just say this. I mean, this is supposed to be part of the bonus, but let me just add it to this point. Reduce the creation barrier for yourself, right? No matter the niche you are, no matter the kind of videos you create, reduce the creation barrier for yourself so that you can be consistent, so that your excuse for not being consistent will not be, oh, I'm trying to create this kind of video, and this kind of videos it takes like 2 weeks to create, and so because of that, that is why I am not being consistent with uploading videos. You don't want that kind of excuse, right? Because it is going to impact your YouTube growth one way or the other, directly or indirectly. So as much as possible, reduce the creation barrier for yourself. Create videos that would still be good, but that would also be easy to create, so that you do not spend all your time thinking about how to create the video and not even creating the video. So consistency, like I said, is actually better than chasing perfection. That is the first lesson out of the thing. The second lesson I have here is that the right niche will attract the right people. Quit focusing on just trying to reach everybody. Quit focusing on trying to make everybody your subscriber. You know, when I started out this channel, one thing I did was that I shared my link on my WhatsApp status, and I have a lot of audience on WhatsApp. I've had a lot of audience right from 2022, even though I mean they were just about 500 or 200 at the time. They were not so much, right? I mean, eventually they got so much, but then they were not so much at the time. But then I had a very supportive community. Maybe that will be one of the points too that I will mention, that you can actually leverage on your community. But this is where I'm going. The community I had then were community that actually were in sync with my niche, right? So then I had a lot of designers in my community on WhatsApp, and this was a channel that was going to be around design, smartphone design precisely at the time. And most of the audience I have in my WhatsApp community were smartphone designers. So it makes sense, because these are people that already I've trained some of them before, and now they are going to keep watching my videos on YouTube, because they are the right audience for my videos. Right. So the right niche will attract the right people. Stop focusing on trying to get everyone to watch your videos. Stop trying to stop just because you want to get a lot of subscribers. Stop trying to get everyone to subscribe on your channel. I mean, except your videos are videos that appeal to everyone, right? But if you are in a specific niche like mine, graphic design, you know that not everybody are the right audience or are the right people to watch your videos, right? So quit focusing on trying to get everyone to watch your videos. The right niche will attract the right people. So just be consistent. You see, this boils down now. This goes back. This takes us back to our first point. So just be consistent in dishing out the kind of content that you want to keep putting out, right? And it will attract the right kind of people to your channel. The third point I have here, or the third lesson that I have here, is engagement with your community is just as important as views. let me just add a bonus. I'm going to add a bonus, or I plan to add a bonus at the end of this video, but let me just add the bonus now. That as much as possible, as early as wherever your channel is right now, maybe 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, wherever it may be, if you've not done this already, let me just tell you right now, create a community outside of YouTube where you can interact or update your audience outside of YouTube. I'm not saying that YouTube now. Outside of YouTube, create a community. It could be maybe a WhatsApp group. It could be a Telegram group. I have a Telegram group with over 3,000 persons that when they got to the group through this channel, right? Through my channel. So like I have like at least 2,000 of them will be my subscribers, right? And more people are still joining. I think we are about 3,500 right now or so. I've lost track, and I mean, it's been a while I actually checked the numbers. But then people keep joining every single time from this channel, right? Yours can be a WhatsApp group, yours can be a Telegram group. I mean, I would not advise WhatsApp group because when new people join a WhatsApp group, they won't see the previous messages, right? But then it could be a Telegram. I highly recommend Telegram, right? A Telegram channel, or maybe a Telegram group, whatever the case may be for you, right? Or whatever you might be interested in using. Or it could be an email list, right? So maybe your subscribers, they could subscribe to your email list. Maybe you put a link in your description box or in your channel link, maybe in the bio of your channel, where they can easily access the email list, where other subscribers have actually joined. See, start this as early as possible on your channel, as early as possible, so that for whatever reason, if you need to interact with your audience, with your community outside of YouTube, you can always do that, maybe in your mailing list, in your Telegram channel, or whatever you decide to use. Aside from that, you can always update them about new videos. This way, it actually makes it easy for you to keep getting views, valid views on your videos, because these people that you're updating are people that are already subscribed to your channel, right? And then another important thing is that it actually helps you to create this kind of connection and bond with your community, because now they are not just seeing you as a YouTuber. They are not just seeing you as, okay, this guy is a YouTuber that creates videos that actually has blessed me, I've gotten value from. No, they are seeing you as someone that is now closer, that they can actually reach. If they need to reach, maybe they can send you a DM, or they can actually even drop a message. I mean, it makes communication easy. Before on your channel, it was you just creating videos, they watch the video, they get the value, they comment maybe, right? But now they can actually share ideas with you. They can actually share some kind of video that they want to see more on your channel. They can share it with you, because now you have a community where they can actually access. This point is very, very powerful if you are going to actually maximize it. The third point, like I said, let me just repeat that again, is that engagement with your community is just as important as the views, because it will keep them coming back to watch your videos, which is going to signal to YouTube that actually people are getting value from your videos, and which is actually going to make your videos go to the feed of a lot more new persons, right? So ensure that you actually engage with your community and reply comments on your videos. Yes, don't leave comment hanging. Like I said, at this point, I think that I'm still learning. I've learned, they've helped me grow up to this point, and I'm still learning them and actually working towards engaging them. The fourth lesson that I have right here with me is growth comes from adding value, not just chasing views. I'm going to take that again. Growth comes from adding value, not just chasing views. So what this will do is that it will help you to actually be more intentional with the kind of content that you create, because you are not just creating content to catch trends. You are not just creating content to actually just catch up with the trends that are everywhere. No, you are intentional with the process of creating your videos. You are trying to create videos that is actually going to add value to any of your viewers or anybody that come across that video. I mean, the right people. Don't forget, I mentioned in the second point that the right niche will attract the right people. So we are talking about the right people, because your videos cannot appeal to everyone, right? So as much as possible, don't let the wrong people join your subscriber list, right, on YouTube. But then, like I said, ensure that you are creating videos that actually add value to the lives of your viewers. People should watch your video and be compelled to actually comment and say, thank you for this video. Thank you for this video.